everyone, how are you today? It's Chrissy from Kamloops. It's Thursday morning and I have to admit it's morning. I've only had one cup of coffee and I wanted to share with you, it's kind of a craze that's going on right now. It's called the no knead bread. It's very simple, easy. I won't say simple, but it's super easy. I first made this a couple of weeks ago. My good friend Lisa, thanks Lisa, shared this recipe with me, and since then been trying different versions of it. So the great thing is you can put it on at night. You basically mix it up. You don't knead it. It only takes, half a teaspoon of yeast, and then you put it in your oven, covered in your oven with the light on, no temperature, and you leave it overnight. Then you get up in the morning, you put your Dutch oven or pot in the oven, and while you're doing that, you get the dough ready out of the bowl, which I'll go into after. This first part I'm just gonna mix it up because I can't run my videos consecutively. So we're gonna mix it up, and then the next stage, which I tried to do, have a really funny fast video, and then you just basically, once you take it out, generally you leave it at night because it's like you can leave it for almost 24 hours. You can also do it in the morning and then leave it all day, and then you just would cook it and have it for supper. It's so good. It tastes like sourdough. Like, I would not even try sourdough now. I've never done a sourdough starter. Never been that great at trying that. I don't know why, but this, for some reason, it actually tastes like when we used to go to like the Keg or a restaurant, and you get that yummy warm bread in the basket that everybody was like fighting over. It tastes like that. So crispy on the outside, soft in the middle, and you can just add anything to it. Okay, so what we've started out with is you take, oh, sound like Gloria, in your cup, in a measuring cup, 1.5 cups of warm water. And then in that you put your teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon, yes, half a teaspoon only of yeast. You're gonna let that just sit for 2 minutes, which I've already done, and you're gonna put 3 cups of flour in a bowl. So after your 2 minutes is up, you are just gonna take this puppy and pour it into here, into your bowl. And you are just gonna mix that up in your bowl until it's all kind of together. So lately, I've had different friends talking about, I think we're a couple months into this pandemic, and it's getting scary, frustrating, and different people have different beliefs, and you know what, everybody is entitled to what they believe in, for sure. I, of course, am a little bit, I go with the flow. We stay home a lot. We're lucky, we're retired. We can stay home. Not a lot, except it saved me money by not being able to go out and shop. It is scary. You see so much on the news about what caused it. What do you think? I have friends that think the government's done this. They made this pandemic. They started the virus to weed us out, just get rid of the weak and make us conform to a new type of society like in other countries. And you know what, I get that theory. I get it. It does seem like that. And on some days you look at it and you're like, okay, well, why can't they just find a cure really fast? Why is this happening? And there's lots of reasons. And like I say, we all have our opinions. I'm not really sure. I guess in my heart of heart, I can't believe that somebody would do this, but then again, maybe that's just my personality. What do you think? Let me know. Let me know what you think and how you think we're gonna move forward from this and how you've been doing at home. We're doing okay. We're doing lots of cooking, aren't we? So that's it. As I've been yapping, here it is in here. Basically, all you're gonna do with this now, so you've got it in kind of a nice ball. If I was doing this at night, like I did one last night, it's actually in the oven right now so that I can show you later. I would put it in the oven. I'm gonna put a piece of parchment paper over it, and I'm gonna set this one in my oven, and this one I'm actually probably gonna take it out and cook it for supper. So this goes into your just oven with the light on, or if you've had your oven on and it's warm, fine, but you don't want it hot. Just put it in there out of a draft. You're gonna put that in there. Get yourself like a Dutch oven pot with a lid that can go at 450 degrees, because that's what's gonna go in at later. That's all there is to it. Okay, we just talked. I wanna know how you're doing. Let me know how I'm doing right now. Really, this is morning. I've only had 1 cup of coffee, so I am going downstairs right now to have another cup of coffee, because yeah, can't function without it, hate to say. So you'll see later on, I'm going to show you the next step. So there's kind of 3 steps to it. One is mixing, set it and forget it. You know, that's my favorite motto. And then we are going to take it out and do the next step. We're going to heat the pot up. We're going to throw it in there, cook it for 30 minutes at 450. We're going to take it out, take the lid off, put it back in for 10 more minutes, and then you will not believe how yummy this is. You can do cheese, you can do plain, raisins, craisins. You know what? It's limitless. So I will talk to you later. It's a beautiful day here. It's Thursday. I'm gonna go out and do some more gardening. I've pretty much got everything planted. So, see you. Hi there, it's Chris. It's Thursday afternoon, and I'm doing step 2 of the no knead bread. So the second part, we've had this since this morning. I started this, and it's in the bowl. I'm ready to just take it out. The pot has been in, the Dutch oven has been in the oven, and it's heating to 450. And I know that seems really high, but that's the temperature. It works. So I am just gonna gather this all out. I did put cheese in this one, and I'm just gonna really put a lot of flour on my hands, because I have found that, oh, this almost seems like it's cooked. I think my oven might have been talk about no failures. I think my oven might have been a bit warm from when I did a different loaf of bread this morning. So basically you would just shape this into your loaf, and it's going to be just like a round loaf, and just gonna get it all nice and round, and you're not gonna knead it or punch it down. I'm just gonna sit that on my parchment paper, and I'm gonna now go get the hot pot. We're gonna simply just put that in. So we're gonna get that. Don't forget your trusty mittens, because this oven is smoking hot. And it's dinner time, so hey. All right, so we've got the pot with the lid. I'm going to carefully leave the lid right there, and I am going to bring this over, and all I'm going to do is put this right in here. You can almost hear it sizzling. So now I am going to go put this back in the oven. Don't forget, the lid goes back on it. So into the oven, still at the 450 for 30 minutes with the lid on. After 30 minutes, what you're gonna do is take the lid off and let it continue cooking for another 10 minutes with the lid off, just to brown it, make it all golden brown. And that is it. And you'll see how wonderful it is when it comes out. And then you just let it cool a bit and slice it and eat it. It's that good. It really is. Okay, we'll talk to you later with the finished product. Okay, so our bread has been in the oven and cooked. So just to recap, we had our hot Dutch oven, or any oven-proof covered pot that you can put in there. It was in there at a heated up 450 degrees for 30 minutes. And then after that, we took the lid off for 10 minutes to just brown the top more. And now I'm going to take it out for you and show you what it looks like. So here we go, out of this very hot oven. Don't forget to put these guys on. No glove, no love, as they say. Okay, really hot. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and I want to show you how easy this comes out of. You can put flour in the bottom of your pot when you put in. I didn't put anything, so I'm gonna just kind of try and carefully dump it out. Woo! Oh, that's freaking hot. And look at that. There it is. There's the craisins and the nice crusty top. So it's kind of like raisin toast, but craisin toast. There it is, that simple. You can do this. So I challenge you to try this and post your pictures to me in the comments. That would be awesome. So again, hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day.